Hello Capricorn, welcome to my channel. My name's Catherine from Siren Tarot, here to do a general reading. Okay, I'm not time stamping, I'm trusting it's yours if it gets to you that time, or if you know someone who would help, please do share. Okay, I am open to private readings at the moment. If you're interested in that, £30 for the hour. Email me at soulsirentarot@gmail.com. All details in description box. Also, I've been away training as a counsellor psychotherapist. So if you're interested in longer term health support, mental health support, life coaching, career counselling, whatever that might be, website details to Soul Siren Therapy below. I'm going to create an extended at the end of the reading. I'm just seeing if that's of appetite to anybody. So if this does resonate and you want to purchase that, again, all the links below. All right, guys, let's get going, Capricorn. I'm going to Nature's Whispers, right? I like to lead with an oracle, you know that. Right, been getting some pretty dark energies coming through in some of the readings. Got some nice incense burning, so if you see a little blast, that's what it is. Wow, clear endeavour. Just take a minute and look at the beauty of that card. Right, this is your paths are being cleared. Right, so I've got a Capricorn who has been on pretty choppy a pathway. Okay, it's been quite a difficult journey. I feel like people have been able to manipulate your feelings, manipulate your emotions, you know, and you've been in quite the funk, you know, and we've had a few of that. I keep getting these readings, right, but that's what the divine wants, so that's what the divine gets. Right, been in a big funk. With this clear endeavour, it reminds me of stepping out like a Queen of Swords sort of energy, stepping out and saying, well, you know what, you can't hurt me anymore. You can't hurt me anymore. You know, it's like, see, like the Ice Queen, right? And it's not saying you don't care anymore. It doesn't mean, you know, you've lost your heart, not at all. But you've come to a clearer thinking space, you know. You've got your eye on the prize. That's what I feel, Capricorn. And you've risen above. Because when we look, can you see there's like, how can I put it? Right, there's like this little village, right, and communities and, you know, basically the 3D, isn't it? Can you see it? Let me get closer. Basically the 3D. And when you've been dancing along that, that's where I feel you've been taking your knocks. But now you've risen above it. Can you see, you know, you're not letting your emotions control your mind. Can you see the beautiful owls? The owls guiding you on this path, right? And when I also look, I see this coming down, and this feels like the Chariot to me. So this feels, can you see it clearly? This feels, you know, like you see it in the sleigh, and but it's like up and above with spirit. I'm wiser now. I see the game playing. I see, you know, the manoeuvres people were making to keep me down. Yeah, Chariot coming in here. So I feel like because you're in this purer energy, okay, a purer energy where you're not allowing, you know, shit to stick to you, or you're not allowing mind games to control you. You literally are just like, I know where I'm going, I know what I'm doing, and boom, that's where we're off, right? And that's when the Chariot comes in. We're so wise to the things that were keeping us down, and that can include material things, you know, like, you know, maybe I'm doing a job. Oh yeah, I've seen it and I'll take it, right? They're sending me another one, I'll show you. Maybe I'm keeping a job that I hate, you know. I wake up and, oh, right? I go in there, I'm like, oh, you know. And that could be the type of work it is. It could be the people that are in there, in that arena, back down to that space, you know. And look, they want me to take this leap of faith. It's just gorgeous, right? So you are definitely moving into this Fool energy. Fool is not a fool, remember, it's wise. It's releasing the old to welcome in the new. Yeah, it's taking, you know, a jump into the unknown, leap of faith, but it's not foolish. You know, can you see she's on a tightrope. Right, she's on a tightrope. She's maintaining her balance, right, as she goes across. Maybe quite fragile right now. So it could be, you know, you're still doing the day job, but you're starting to really think about plans for the rest of your future. Tightrope here. And I love, can you see the spider's web here? When we get the spider's web in animal spirit, that's all about web of dreams. Right, it is. And the one after the Fool is the Magician, which is like the Dreamer card in the fairies, which is, I'm starting to dance with the art of the possibilities, you know. And you can see how, you know, yeah, it's a tightrope at the moment. Things, it might be money's tight. It might be, you know, you've got a big decision to make that's quite bloody scary. You know, I feel like I'm balancing. But can you see how she's got her wings, right? Remember, he or she got the butterfly wings. Butterflies are here. Absolutely a card of transformation. So I've got a Capricorn here who is stepping out of the old, right? Stepping out of the old and moving into a new life cycle. And a lot of readings have been getting that. I think people are having a lot of epiphanies at the moment, a lot of realizations about where they've been stuck, you know, where they've been putting their efforts and their energy into pleasing others that maybe wasn't rewarded back, or, you know, wasn't actually getting you to your dreams. You're just basically on the hamster wheel every day. I always say the hamster wheel, don't I? You know, like you get on it and you just, you know, you're doing the do. Like the hamster does, right? Then you go off and you're like, you know, you might have a bite to eat, but then you're back on the hamster wheel. And I've got a Capricorn here who's saying, do you know what? This is my life. This is my time on this 3D earth, right? I may have many lifetimes after lifetimes, but for this lifetime, what the heck am I doing this? And you're starting to create new plans, new way of being peaceful, because you're releasing the shit, right? Sagittarius had something very similar. Thank you for that, Spirit. I'm going to go to the tarot, get a little bit more on this journey. Give me a little bit more information on this journey. This gorgeous Capricorn. The wheel. You can't make it up, can you? I always say that, but they never fail to amaze me, right? Whether it's in a private reading or when I'm reading on YouTube, they never fail you. The wheel, right? Absolutely that. You are letting the wheel of fortune spin now. You are allowing spirit to take control, okay? Because can you see in these cards, yeah, I'm letting spirit take control. I'm not getting dragged down by the emotions of the 3D. Right? I'd love to fix the world, but I can't. It's not within my capability or ability. What I can do is throw my light out and be a light to others by showing them how your energy can shift by being at peace with yourself, right? I'm just trusting the divine's got me back. The tightrope there, I'm nervous, don't know where my next $5 coming from, $5, whatever it means for you, right? But I'm trusting the divine. I'm not saying, you know, baby out with the bathwater, but I feel I've got a Capricorn who, after a lot of pain, hurt, so down they nearly didn't get back up again, is now starting by stealth, that's what I'm feeling, to take control of the wheel of fortune with the divine. In other words, you take control by allowing the divine to spin it for you. You're kind of like, I'm open. Right? I know this position I'm in right now will not last forever. I know this position I'm in right now no longer defines me, right, of my 3D experience. It's just something I'm doing for now. Justice here, right? The scales are going to be balanced. Anyone who's hurt you, Capricorn, understand it wasn't about you. Understand they don't just hurt you, they hurt anyone who comes into contact with them. There are some dark energies out there who have to feed their ego by doing that, right? You're always going to come across them. What you've got to do is get wiser to it. But with justice showing here, it's telling me the scales are being balanced in your favour. And it feels to me that it's part of this letting go energy. Just letting it go, letting the hurt, letting the past, letting the future go in a way. Yes, we have to bust our moves. Of course we do, yeah? Of course we have to tell the divine where we want to go. Of course we do. And if we get it wrong, they'll correct us on our path. They might bring the tower down and say, no, you're not doing that. That's not what this was about, right? They might, but we just are trusting the process. So even when bad news comes in, hurtful things, you know, that could bring us down, usually we might have gone into a bit of a sulk, a bit of upset, taking it all too seriously. Now we're having a laugh with it. We're like, oh, all right then, I didn't see that coming, but let's see what's next, right? Lovely. 2 of Wands. brand new pathways opening. Yeah, so you can see the divine are getting ready to offer you opportunities to move forward. Which one do you want? The left or the right, doesn't matter. You're going to get to the same destination. So I feel I've got a Capricorn here with the wheel, with justice, with the Two of Wands, who, as you release that pent up energy, as you start to relax and just enjoy being you on the daily, you know, counting your blessings on the daily, being you on the daily. I've got enough for today, you know, I've got enough for today, so that'll do for me, thanks very much, right? You know, you might have your wider responsibilities. I'm not saying we shirk them, but we don't have them weigh on us too much. And if they are weighing on us too much, we start to say, right, well, what do I need to clear out? Because this is my life experience as well. I've got a duty to myself to have a loving, laughterful life. Is that a word? I don't know, right? Instead of, look at this, Four of Swords, heartbreak, pain. Can you see how he's down? He's absolutely shattered by fighting the people on the daily that are trying to break his heart, that are trying to break his, confidence, break his ability to manifest, right? He's lying on the sword because even though he's asleep, right, remember, male or female, even though he's asleep, he's got to keep that sword there guarded. He's never truly restful, because it's like, I'm constantly in the battle. So yeah, I might go to bed, I might rest, but I could never really rest. Okay, that's where I'm feeling, Capricorn. And the minute you start to trust in this is the minute you start to allow that wheel to spin, because you're going to create a brand new legacy. Look at this, Three of Coins. Okay, this is about putting strong foundations in. So the changes might not be tomorrow, they might be next week, they might be next year. It doesn't matter. What you're doing is starting to build your legacy, your dreams, So yes, I might be putting minimal effort into something else at the moment, but actually what I'm going to do is reserve my energy. I'm not wasting it in this energy of overthinking and thinking what other people are doing to me and asking myself why they're doing it to me. I'm just like, yeah, whatever the fuck was. You know what I mean? That's what they are, right? So I am building this legacy because that comes across from this wheel. So Capricorn, I really feel like you're about to realise your dreams. I really feel like you're bringing something to fruition. You're gaining your confidence. You're dropping the bad energy that you've been carrying with you. I feel, Capricorn, for a long time. No, says Capricorn. I'm not doing it. Right? It's a lovely reading. Spirit. Oh, I'm sniffly from that, the incense, but I had to do it because of all the dark energies coming through. He wants to come out. Okay, right. I said to you earlier, this feels very much like the Queen of Swords energy. Can you see it? Right? Coming out of the heart space, going into the mind, seeing things for what they are, using the sword instead of being down here in the emotions of the sword. Why would they do that? Why this? Why that? Just getting your sword and saying, oh yeah, cut that one off, right? Not having it, right? Like the Ice Queen, that's what I feel. And the Queen of Swords is not cruel, by the way. She's not cruel, not at all. She's got her angel wings, you can see that. But she knows how to protect her energy and how to control the influence of others' energy on her, right? She knows it. Coming next to that under justice is this King of Coins. Oh, I love this energy. This is telling me that coming out of this, Capricorn, you have found so much strength. You've found so much comfort. You know who you are, and because you're starting to move. Can you see? I know it's two towers there, but it just feels like that Two of Wands energy there. That's saying, this new journey you're going to go on is absolutely going to bring you everything you wished for. Your comfort, your peace. Look how peaceful he looks. Look, it's just like, yeah, it's quite fitting, right? And that's what he's like under justice. It's like, I do me, and that's it. And I'm very careful who I choose my soulmates around me. I really am, right? That's what it feels. Tell me more for this, Capricorn, please. Wow. Ow. That hurt. Sorry. Give me a shock then. Right. Oh my gosh. 8 of Wands. Fast moving energy, fast moving communication. So I do feel that once this Capricorn puts the the sign out, right? The sign out to the universe of what they want. It's coming under that 2 of Wands next to that King of Coins. It starts to move pretty quick. Those messages start coming in. I feel like there's going to be communication coming in anyway, Capricorn, right? It might be, forcing you into a change position. It might be news you wasn't expecting. But whatever it is, again, I'm coming back to that wheel. I'm coming back to trusting the divine. Just know that was what was meant to happen, because I do feel the correct in your path right now. Yeah, you've got your own free will. You can choose to go with it or not, but certainly looking at these cards, I would go with it, right? So even if it's news that comes in that scares you, upsets you, don't fret it. That's the only advice I can give you. Don't fret it. Trust in the process. The Moon coming under that 4 of Swords. Fears. The dark, it can be scary, the Moon energy, if you think about it. I always use the example of a forest. Like when we're walking in the forest in the day, it's like it's beautiful, isn't it? You're looking at the leaves, you're looking at the trees, you're looking at nature, you're feeling the energy. The rustling is a beautiful sound. If you're walking through it alone at night, it's a very different experience, because you can't see, right? Because you're relying on your eyes in the 3D. You can't see. So then the mind starts to say, oh, there's goblins, there's gooks, there's murderers, what's that rustling? It's someone following me, right? Because the eyes can't feed the mind. So the mind goes into a panic. And with spirituality, that's everything I'm talking about here, right? It's about just saying, I'm safe. I know I'm safe. I don't know what that is. I don't know what's upcoming, but I'm trusting the divine, right? I'm trusting that wherever's incoming is getting me to the place I'm meant to be, right? And that's where it feels. So this communication coming in might be news you weren't expecting, Capricorn, and it might knock you off your feet. You may have already had it and you're a bit knocked off your feet right now. Yeah, I'm on my arse, shit, what was that? But it's not. Look, under that 3 of Coins, we get the 3 of Wands. Could not be clearer. Your ships are going to come in, baby. You are going to be, whether you choose to do it, and you may, right? If not, the Tower will come in and do it for you, right? They will. But it's like you are going to be put on this journey to create your legacy, with the 2 of Wands showing as well there, with the 3 of Wands, and then with coming under that 3. It's success, success, success. So I want you to not be scared. That's all I can say to you, Capricorn, at this point. Don't be scared. The divine are with you. Take the emotional fear out of it, because I think it was the head of the IT. I'm not sure, but anyway, on his deathbed, they asked him what would you advise is the most important thing you would relate to people, and they said, worry, don't worry, because worry is a waste of energy. It doesn't achieve anything. It doesn't get you anywhere. It doesn't make anything better. It just holds you back. You got to sometimes just brace it and say, okie dokie, off we go. Right. Oh, Capricorn. Right. Oh, a challenge. Knight of Swords. Right. The challenge is because it's on its side, and with it covering this reading, this is about you having to have had to fight off, right? And you're tired of it, yeah, because the Knight of Swords reverses have gone away. The Knight of Swords in the upright is you're in full attack for me, and the Knight of Swords in a challenge is like you've started to beat them down, you've started to get away, but there's still a little bit of work to do. So you may be still holding on to some of that painful energy, Capricorn. No, accept it. Just the less you think about it, the less energy you give it. It can't touch you if you don't think about it. Right, I'm going to go to the animal spirit, because I think this message was very clear, and I want to see who's come out, and they've flown out. One moment. Oh, yeah. Dear Spirit, Capricorn, this is lovely. Bring a gentle touch. I feel this is about loving on yourself, forgiving yourself, accepting that, we all look in the past and think there's things we wish we hadn't done or done wrong, but we did it. we did it for a reason at that point in time. And the dear spirit is bring a gentle touch to yourself, to your soul, you know, because I've got a Capricorn here who might seem feisty on the outside, right? But they're an absolute baby inside. And I mean that in a complimentary way. You know, there's a lovely soft centre, very much like a Cancer energy. You know, the shell's hard, but inside it's all ooey gooey lovey, right? And that's what this feels like. But I love it with the spiritual feathers as well, because it feels like Capricorn, you know, you are gaining more and more of your spiritual knowledge. You are going more and more up through the dimensions in trusting what's been happening around you. And that puts you in a better position to defend yourself, right, Capricorn? I love it. 3 of Spring, right, which is like the 3 of Wands. Right, plan your next steps with an eye to the long term. What did we say? Sorry about that. That's my phone. There we go. Right, plan your next steps with an eye to the long term. Have patience. There are more good things to come. Satisfaction from a job well done. And that just feels like it. It's interesting how that call coming then, because they never come through. That was my FaceTime. I don't even know who it was, right? But what it's saying to me is, you know, we talked about that 8 of Wands. Incoming communication, incoming news, incoming things for you to celebrate. You set your stall out on where you want to go and it will come in. The good times are going to start rolling, right? Satisfaction from a job well done, because I feel like the journey you've been on so far might have been brutal, but the lessons you've learned are what are going to stand you in good stead going forward. Capricorn, that's it. Love it lots. I hope you did too. If you're interested in the extended, the link will be below. I'm going to pull some more tarot and oracle cards on this new journey. If you're interested in private reading, Cass 72 Roberts. I know. What am I saying? Right, that ring's got me all over the place. soulsirentarot@gmail.com. And if you're interested in further long-term therapy, it's soulsirentherapy.com. Honestly, I'm going to give it up now because my communication's gone out the window. All right, guys, I love you very much, and I'll see you very soon.